Good Thursday morning. How are you doing? Kind of wet. We had some real heavy rain early hours in the morning, probably around 6 a.m. I'm making this video, it should be fairly short here. I want to thank Robert Gibbons. If you're not familiar with Robert Gibbons, he is the partner of Doug Marslack, who are making these signal tracers and so forth. So if you get a chance, check out Robert Gibbons' channel. I got an email, I believe it was yesterday, from Marslack, Doug. And he enclosed a schematic, a redraw of the schematic for the Crosley 817 radio here. And he did it that way because he wasn't sure if he wanted Bob or Robert Gibbons to have my email. I said, not a problem at all. You know, I don't have any problem with all my regular viewers that I feel comfortable with. I don't have any problem with them. I said, not at all. You give them my email address. But meanwhile, I downloaded the schematic that Doug sent me that came from Bob, okay? And it was like night and day. I don't know how Bob does it, but he redone the schematics almost like almost like it was a Sam's PhotoFact schematic. It was almost that good. He redone all the numbers of the part numbers, like number 39, for instance, was such and such a resistor and stuff like that. So I downloaded that one, and then last night I got it, after Bob got my email, he emailed me another schematic with the resistor values written on the schematic instead of the parts number. Okay? Excellent job. So I emailed Bob this morning and asked him if he would mind me making a video to thank him, because it may benefit someone else that may have this radio. I don't know if Bob does that in just that one schematic. I can't speak for him. Or whether he can do that to all schematics, you know, like the Silvertone that Dan has. I don't know, okay? He was nice enough to do this for me, so I'm going to post that schematic on this video, and you can pause it, just so you can see how good the quality is, and it may benefit anyone else that may have this model radio. It certainly is going to make it a lot easier for me to service it. I wanted to thank Bob, and like I say, he has no problem with that when he answered me back this morning. So I'm out here in the shop, and I wanted to make this little video to share that with you. I know I've gotten comments on my questions on my last video where I showed the close-ups of the schematic and trying to figure out things, okay? Thanks to those viewers, and I want to thank them too, of the parts that I thought was a certain number and wasn't. And also, on the big list that I made here, there is a part number 59 of, I think it was a 2 meg or a 2000 ohm resistor, I can't remember. Okay, I wasn't aware of that. It was further down on the list, so I want to thank that person for pointing it out to me. There is no other flex resistors in that radio. The only one that was there is the cathode resistor for the K6 audio upper tubes, which I still have not been able to make up. There is no other flex resistors in there. If there was, they have been replaced by a dog bone resistor. But looking at the bottom of the radio, except for that big glob of wires that are all connected together and hanging in midair that go to the filter capacitor, which was disconnected, the other ends of those capacitors look original. So I don't think there was any more flex resistors in that radio, with the exception of the one that got destroyed and unraveled that I showed you earlier on the cathode resistor. But anyways, so I want to thank those viewers also. But with this other schematic now, which I'm going to be showing you at the end of this video here, you're going to see a night and day difference, and it's really, really helpful for that. So I'm not sure if I misunderstood Bob or not, but according to his email, he has very good qualities of these schematics, so I really don't know. I don't want to misquote someone. So, Bob, if I misquoted you, please correct me on this video, because I don't want to, the last thing I want to do is to have people asking for good quality schematics from you. I just want to give you a good thank you by way of video, so it'll help other people that are working on this particular model radio. So that will be very helpful. So I do want to thank you again, Bob. So if anybody wants to get a hold of, I can't, I don't know if I can put a link here. There was another viewer, and I put a notation on the last video that I put up there. There was another viewer that sent me a good quality schematic, not as good as what Bob had, but was good and usable. And I downloaded that one, and then then I approved that comment, because my comments come in pending approval. So I see a link, and I click on that. I downloaded that schematic, okay? Then I approved that comment. When I went back in, the comment was not there. That's happened before. YouTube apparently wiped it out. It was not someone I recognize. It could have been my regular viewers. I'm sure I have a lot of viewers that I don't recognize the name. Okay, but I want to thank that person, and I did put a notation in there. I want to thank that person too. So it's very frustrating when somebody helps me out. I try to thank them, and the comment disappears thanks to YouTube. So I don't want to put a link to Bob's channel, Robert Gibbons, but you'll be able to find that easier if you go to Morslack's channel, Doug, and I'm sure he has Robert Gibbons' link, okay? So, or you can thank, Bob through here, but I did want to make very clear that I appreciate this, and I'm talking way too long. I have a bad habit of that. Okay, so I want to thank Robert Gibbons. I appreciate it. It makes it very easy. I appreciate it very much. You get a chance, check out Bob's videos. He hasn't been making any lately. I guess Doug is trying to get him to do some more videos. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Bob. I appreciate it very much.